was kind to her. He saw that she was strong.
Do you remember the smell of his neck? The curse. How the darkness is swallowing you both. Where are you taking them?
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way.
Says Clay to Dillian.
There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. She didn't know.
You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies,
Was it worth it?
here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth, the Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart...
Do you remember how he made you feel?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with...
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Time just delaying minute by minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can
They mean nothing.
be special. Waste of time. It could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just toying?
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Be the first time.
Dillion undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse.
He loved her so much.
Dillion undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
She should have listened to him.
Why didn't she listen to me?
She thought she could do no.
Believed in you. Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe?
Dillion loves you.
He was kind to her.
He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within. He was the only one that really loved her.
He did love her.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair?
Do you remember the way he felt? He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Dillion saved her.
You owe your life to Dillion.
You owe everything to him. Do you remember what it was to touch him?
See the darkness within you.
Wasting your
You have no time for this. Speed up.
These traps mean it's all
They've set you trials to distract you.
they've set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to
Ever again. Letting this get in the way.
What if they just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? Dillian saved you.
Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the
Worlds. But it doesn't mean anything.
You can't read this language, you don't understand.
Sinbad was right.
You're wasting time.
So, quicker.
You are guilty.
Was it worth it? Dillian!
There he is.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zenbal. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms,
She's not.
had to see the world through his eyes.
She's steady. She can
Slowly,
do it.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be quick. Be quick. Careful.
Don't
Breathe. Be very, very careful.
You've come this far, don't let him slip away.
It's a narrow, narrow bridge, and there's a long way to fall.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. but it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
It's done. You did it. But there's more. There's more.
You're tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more to do.
It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one?
It's too much.
Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
No. Too much to do.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older, and where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels...
It's
creepy.
creepy.
It feels wrong.
It feels strange.